What is going on, guys? It's Rannerz here today, and this is my pro versus pro best of 3 games that I played against #DreamR. Now, what you're seeing in the background currently is my team. Granted, when did I film this? When did I even play this game? It's been a long time. Okay, so got the likes of Cliver, we've got the old 90 Hullet in there, and even the gold Messi. So since then, I'm using obviously the prime Hullet. I don't have Clivert still on my team. I have that footbet Royce. And then instead of Messi, I have the 95 Neymar. So it is relatively different than the team shown in this. But this is the team I did use in all 3 games against DreamR. So we had a best of 3, so that entails playing 3 games, well, if needed. Or 2 if somebody wins both the first 2 games. Otherwise, if one person wins first game, the other wins second game, then the third game happens, and whoever wins that wins the whole series. So in the background, you see his team. Very nice team, I must admit. With the 94 R9, this was before the Prime was released. Got that Mertens, who is surprisingly good, to be honest. And then using red fullback as well in Jordi Alba. And Rosalco, who, I don't know, I think I love him questionable. You know, not too great fullbacks, but they get the job done. So as you see, DreamR does come out of the blocks early, shoots, gets the rebound, just kind of falls back to him and puts that away, but, you know, it's a good attack. Can't get too angry at that. So for this pro versus pro, I've decided to go with the post commentary instead of the in-game commentary that was in my XL Painter video. The reason mainly behind that is, well, while trying to communicate, like, whilst the game is playing, it's quite difficult and you kind of lose concentration. But also that when the game is clipped, you kind of put in clips, and as you see, DreamR goes 2-0 up. The clips kind of don't really make sense with the audio because you're just cutting and chopping from different audio throughout the video. But DreamR there, 2-0 up at halftime. It's not going my way, but I still could come back in this game. Haven't really even had a chance to that was clip worthy yet in this game. As he gets through with R9 and does make it 3-0. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Rannerz, you're so bad. DreamR is just demolishing you, and I say back to you, give me some time. It's only the first leg. I know it's 70 minutes, so this game is pretty much done and dusted. But, I've got a chance here. That's what I love about this best of 3 format. It's not like the aggregate format you see in tournaments, where if you go down by like 3 goals, it's almost over for you at this stage, because it's so hard to get back into the game when you're 3 goals down. But with the best of 3 format, no matter how many goals he wins this game by, we go into the next game fresh. And if I can win 2 games on the trot, I will end up winning the series, as I do get a nice little cross there, volleyed in by Vieira in sensational fashion. And, it's just a consolation goal. It's nothing too special. But, as you see there, we do fall in the first game 3-1, but, this time, maybe looking at the length of the video and being like, it looks like there could be 3 games on our hands here, and, well, you're gonna find out. So a poor clearance there from a goal kick, or maybe it was an offside, but gives me an easy chance to actually put away with Cliver, and you shouldn't underestimate him. Okay, he's not the most agile. He's not even the fastest. But his finishing on either foot, because he does have 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, is deadly. Whip in the corner there, doesn't do too much, but whip it back in. And you'll notice the amount of crosses I scored this game. And I feel like they're underrated. Seen a few pros use them over this Manchester weekend. Because if you can just time them correctly, it doesn't matter how good you are defending. You can't really do much when the ball is like in that scenario. As we give away a soft penalty here. Like, you know, if that ball's flying in and you're going to get to it first, doesn't matter who's defending you. There's nothing you can really do about it. As we see DreamR bring it back to 2-1 with that penalty from R9. Like, you know, sometimes you just got to whip it in. You know, hope your players can win that header. And maybe even look out for maybe your Ronaldo has gone on to their fullbacks. Something like that. And you can exploit that height difference as Ronaldo gets a nice little breakaway goal. Poor there by DreamR, brought out a centre-back, and that's just something you can't do. Just leaving me too much space to play that easy through ball. And then once again here, just doesn't happen for him. Low-driven finish by Ronaldo. It's 4-1 really early. We've already had 5 goals in 33 minutes in this game. And that's... it's going to seal the game almost at this stage. It's early yet, but I don't know if I can see a comeback from Mr. DreamR at this point. You can see my corners are causing a lot of problems. I'm not directly scoring off the corners, but, you know, I keep recycling the ball. And you see once again there, wasn't the initial corner, but I still score. And now it's 5-1. So, DreamR definitely in trouble here. But, you know, it's funny about our overall record, myself and DreamR, is to see me dominating this game. It's so weird after he smacked me, like, literally 15 minutes before. I'm all over him this game. Our records, I'm pretty sure, it's either even, like, I think it could be like 9-9, or one of us is up by 1 game. Like, we're just on that skill level, we're so similar that the games just keep going back and forth. And I think something weird about FIFA is that it just depends what game is which. Like, as you see, DreamR gets very unlucky there with the post, but he does get the rebound. It's 5-3. Is there comeback time? For DreamR, we'll have to wait and see. But it's funny how you can just go out and blitz somebody, and then they can blitz you the right next game. As I do get a kind of fortunate goal, but once again, off the corner, ends up with a goal. So, see, I'm making the most of my set pieces in this game. But I do find it funny how games can just change so much. Like, you could just beat somebody and it'd be a one-off, or you can just have games back and forth where it just seems like nobody can consistently beat the other player. It's pretty interesting. But I get hit with that double drag back, and I feel like that's probably one of the most effective skills. It's not just the drag back, but the double. Because once you see somebody do it, you like overcommit to like block where they drag back to. But as soon as you do that, they hit you with a second one, and you're completely out of the game. But as you see there, we do come away with the victory 6-4. As DreamR had a tremendous second half to try and almost pull it back. Heading into the third game, you could tell it was getting tense. That we knew the winner was decided in this. Didn't want to give too much away. See, Messi's long shot does make it 1-0 on the verge of half-time. A great 45th minute goal. But there's just so many 45th minute goals. I know people will argue that it's because the 45th minute is like longer because it includes added time. But, I don't know. It might be something a little suspect about that point in the game. But as you see, it is finally half-time, and we do have a chance here with Ronaldo, but just not getting an inch of space. This third game was so tightly contested, and we have a corner there, but ultimately nothing happens after me being so dominant from the last game. Mistake by DreamR here, does give it to Vieira. Back into Ronaldo, takes a shot, blocked again. There's just no space. Here we get a great chance with Ronaldo. But just like that, De Gea makes an incredible save. On the front foot again, Ronaldo long shot, but De Gea's got me locked up. Was sort of poor cue before that. DreamR did make a tactical change, but he's getting a bit of momentum now. Popping long shots, hits the post. But we get away with our lives that time, and he gets in here with R9. Can it be finished? No, hits the post yet again, and that's the difference maker. You know, another day that those go in, it's equalized. we could be heading for time, but no. For extra time even, but no. I do escape with my life this game 1-0 to win the best of 3. So once again, guys, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like, give me some comments. Once again, thanks for watching.